Is having a gas stove with a recirculating hood a bad idea? We currently have an electric stove and a recirculating hood microhood, and we don't like either. Ideally, we'd go for a gas stove and a proper venting hood. However, adding a venting hood is tricky in my house, so I'm thinking of converting the stove to gas for a partial improvement. Is that a bad idea? I had that in an NYC apartment years ago, but all houses I've been to seem to pair a gas stove with a venting hood. Question from user QueryOP at Stack Exchange. Answer. It's a matter of fact that gas stoves put combustion byproducts into the air. The lack of requirement for an exhaust fan to use them in the house is an outcome of lobbying by the gas industry. The gas industry wanted to increase sales, so they pushed gas stoves hard starting in the 60s. It's also been established for many years that byproducts of gas production have negative health outcomes. But is it bad enough to do something about? That's a matter of opinion. My opinion is that I wouldn't add a gas stove anywhere unless I could also add a suitable exhaust hood. Of course, I also lived in an apartment for 9 years with a gas stove and no hood. So, is having a gas stove with no exhaust a bad idea? Yes. Is it a bad enough idea that you shouldn't do it? That's out of scope for this site. You make your own call there. In my home, I spent my own money to switch from gas to induction. I'd never go back. I also have a standalone portable gas burner because it's necessary for some specialized forms of cooking. Life is a compromise. Answer from user KMJ at Stack Exchange.